Today we're taking a look at Aurora, the Android-powered media player that not only streams content, but also allows you to play and watch live over-the-air TV. It's got built-in tuner, comes with an antenna, and DVR functionality. So it's kind of a cool little device, and a good point when you consider it comes with a DVR built in. So we're going to take a look at what's inside of the box, open this up, and then come back a little later with a full review. So here's the actual device. Take that off. It's pretty small, maybe a little bit bigger in width overall than a Fire TV, slightly different proportions maybe. But right here is you get your antenna. Now this second one here says not used, but probably just use a standard one. Ethernet, HDMI, optical, power, micro SD card, 4 USB slots there. And that's it. So a nice little device, plastic, but it looks nice. It looks like that would look nice sitting on my countertop right there. Now let's kind of come through here and see what else we got with this. All right, we have a remote here. The rattling you're hearing in there is the USB stick. Now I've reviewed these in the past, so I already recognize that. Yeah, you pop off the back here, there it is. So volume, channel page, directional, home button, record, stop, guide, you know, change the channel right here. But then you also got a full QWERTY keyboard. So there we go. And as you can see, the little USB receiver there. 2 AAA batteries, it looks like, to power it. So a nice little device. You can see without that little USB stick, it's not rattling. Very similar to other models of these remotes I've reviewed in the past. Looks like a 6-foot HDMI cable. And pop that open, take a look at the quality. Good quality, it feels like. So, nice bonus to have that there. Let's see here. Here is the antenna. It's a pretty basic antenna. You know, I bought an HP laptop that came with a antenna like this once and a over-the-air receiver. So it says up to 25 miles on it. Of course, depends on your location. Standard cable there. You can plug in any antenna you want. So if you have one on your roof already or one in your house, you can use that. Standard plug. Not a lot to say about the plug. Batteries for the remote. See here, first of what looks like 2 manuals. This one seems to cover more of the use of the device, live TV. It's all right there. Nice pictures, all in English. You know, sometimes I get these devices and the guides on it are, let's just say, less than complete. That looks like a pretty thorough guide. And here's a quick start guide. Pretty basic. Walks you through initial setup of the device. And yeah, pretty straightforward, but it's nice that they take the time to include a full color and walkthrough of how to set it up and use your device. So I'm going to come back now and do a full review after I test it out, but my initial reaction is this is good quality. I am pleased with my impressions of it. It does have 2 screw holes here. You can mount it on a wall, or you can just have it sit right next to your TV. Some of these boxes are pretty ugly in the past. Nowadays, it seems like they're increasingly becoming nicer. Right here's your power button on the little icon right, or the little indicator light. You press that, turn it on and off. So yeah, I'll come back and give you a full review. So I've been playing around with the Aurora box for a little while now, and I've been impressed with some things and a little disappointed with others. The first thing I'm really impressed with is the user interface. A big step up over stock Android with this custom user interface. Your regular buttons, Kodi, Live TV, browser, the Play Store, all that is right here front and center. Then a row of programmable buttons at the bottom. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Video, Sling TV, all that comes pre-installed. Of course, with full access to the Android Google Play Store, you can download any of them. The fact that the stock remote comes with a air mouse allows you to use apps meant for phones or tablets. You use the mouse as if it was your finger on the screen. But then, of course, you also have the directional buttons. You can add or remove buttons down here, really kind of laid out however you want to. Real easy process. Let's say I want to turn off PBS Kids, add Pandora. Did that. Click back, you see Pandora pops up, PBS Kids is gone. Very, very simple way to do it. One of the things, is a big selling point on this is live TV. Now, had a little problem at first setting this up. The stock remote here did not want to, or antenna didn't want to access the channels there. And so it kept giving me error messages when I was doing it. I quickly put in a Mohu Leaf 50 mile amped version and was able to pick up some that way, and it worked. If you're getting an error where it just won't finish the channel scan, it means the included antenna, which is not amped, it's a very basic one, won't work for you. So that was my issue. You'd think it would just allow you past it and give you nothing but static, but it just wouldn't let me past the channel scan at all. You do need an external hard drive to use the DVR functions on it, so keep that in mind as an expense to use with this. But to get an Android player with live TV and DVR functionality, an extra $100 for an external hard drive isn't bad. Let me click on the Kodi, because I think that's what most people want. As you can see, fully customized skin of Kodi here. Different apps come pre-installed, so forth. Let's check out PBS real quick. Arts and music. Greatest performances. Kind of dig right through here and hit play. Here you go. And you're able to get into it. So let me back out here. There is a stop, play, pause button, etc. on it. It is Kodi. You can put add-ons on here and so forth, and rearrange the screen to be whatever you want it. Name icon, delete things, add things, and so forth. It's got Tubi kind of pretty well built into the system, so that's there. If you don't really care for this user interface, of course you can go in the Google Play Store and install a clean, fresh copy of Kodi. So that is the basic overview. Pretty straightforward. Settings has all your typical Android settings built in, and it's pretty quick. You can also sort it by here: streaming, player, apps, social apps, all apps, so forth, and a lot of control over how you want this to work. So overall, impressed. Setup was very slow. The live TV setup has some weird glitches. If you run an error, it won't allow you to advance. It just stops and sits there. That means it hasn't, after it hits 100%, it means it hasn't detected any channels. You need to go buy a better antenna than the one that came with it. So it is what it is. It's a nice little device. You don't see too many devices like this with over-the-air DVR and all your apps plus Kodi all in one device. So that's pretty cool. And it's at an aggressive price point. So yeah, I would recommend this if you really want Kodi and live TV all built into one device. Easy to set up and use. It really gets the job done. Good user interface. A little bit more complicated to set up than other devices, but not that much more. Just more of a kind of a slow, time-consuming process to apply all the updates, etc. Questions, comments, leave them on the bottom of the video or visit us at cordcuttersnews.com. Please follow us for more reviews, how-to videos, and news, both on YouTube and at cordcuttersnews.com. Find us on Facebook and Twitter also. Thank you so much.